Hello, good morning. Good morning. This is very unusual, but there's no one on this morning, according to my stats. So I'll just keep talking. Oh, I've got one person on. Woo, yippee. Good morning to my one viewer. It is Tuesday. I knew it'd be you, Anne. Morning, and it was Tuesday the 12th of August. We're on week 3 already. And yeah, very exciting. I have got a box. Well, it's not as big as I would have liked it to be because I had to rein myself in, but my Christmas catalogue pre-order goodies have arrived yesterday, so I've literally opened the box now because I was at a memorial service for most part of the day yesterday, so I couldn't. Well, I was so tired last night because it was quite a distance away. Good morning, Anne. So yes, I've got a few pre-order bits to share with you, some nice Christmassy things. So yes, I'll have a look at those at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. Yes, Anne, I realised that you didn't want the washi tape like everybody else has got the washi tape. So on next week's card, I think it'll be, oh no, probably the week after's, I'll do some colouring and cut out. I'll do the stamping and everyone else can do washi. I'll do that on week 5 because I think that would fit in best with doing it like that. Good morning, Debbie. So yeah, I'll be sharing some goodies, but I'll do that at the end to keep people watching. So look, even I haven't seen what's in here yet, so anyway, I'll fill you in on things. So we've still got we've got the 15% off in colour things all month now. What I think it was Kay who mentioned it. Morning, Jackie. It's not just, I wrongly presumed that it would be just things like in colour markers, cardstock, ink pads, paper, that refills, but it's anything sort of with an in colour in, with the new in colours in. So this washi, instead of being £14, is down to £11.90. One of the new birthday fancy card kits, the lovely one with the cakes. In fact, we used that at my crafternoon tea on Saturday and it went down a storm. It was brilliant. 12 cards it makes. It was fab. So that's included in the sale. I saw there's about 24, £2.40, £3.60 off. So that's a good saving. So yeah, I think it makes it £20.40 instead of 24. It's brilliant, and there's lots of really good things in that sale. And there was loads of bargains added to the last chance list. So thank you to those of you who've shopped. I've had 2 or 3 orders on that. So thank you. And there's some amazing, amazing bargains in the last chance list. And they're on there until they go out of stock. So it's not that they're only on there for August. They're just on there until they go out of stock. So I've got my pairs class. I'm going to finish the cards for that today. I've only had one booking for that. That's an online class and it's on Saturday the 30th of August. You will be able to watch it on repeat if you can't make it live. Bookings will close for that this Saturday. So is it the 30th or is it the 29th? It's the 30th. Sorry, it's the 30th. Bookings close for that this Saturday. So yes, I'm at home now. Yesterday I did a class in the morning till 12, then I was straight off to this memorial service in the afternoon that was an hour and a half away with Craig, and it was really a special event. Craig played piano, and so today I'm at home. I've nothing at the studio now till Friday, and although I really love it there and I feel at home, I'm so glad to be at home for 3 days. So I'm at home today, tomorrow and Thursday. So I've got my other work to do and my Stampin' Up stuff. So it's nice to be in I've got a lot of crafting to do. I've just made, well, I've started a little list. So yeah, I will show you a few things at the end. So watch this space. So this is today's card. Let me turn the camera around. And I've actually remembered to move the camera down early this week. Okay. So this, I shared it with you at the end of the last session. We're going to be doing this one. And this actually, quite good timing. It includes a strip from the In Colour 6x6 papers. I've not got many strawberry slush ones left because I've used a lot of them on these projects. But yeah, so they're in the sale. They've got 15% off. So in your pack, you have got, you've got your white card base, and you've got a circle, which I think is 1 3/4 inches. I punched that out because it's easier than die cutting. Now, when I cut this, I actually I just cut half, rather than measuring it, I just cut half of a sheet. Okay, the 6x6, just because it was easy to send them out like that. So I will measure that now for you if you want to cut it down. And it measures 7 centimetres by 14.3 and a sniff. 7 centimetres by 14.3. Grab my trimmer and cut that down. Okay, so it's very, very simple card today. Would work with any papers that have these colours in, or if you're wanting to work with the other flowers, you could use anything fresh frisery. So that's going to get glued on. I think I should use that side, or do you think it's too much? I'll wait a couple of moments. Let's do that, and then I've got some flowers left, but I do need to put some more out, I think. Let's see what I've got in here. Might actually get away with using what I've got, actually. Although I love that rose, so I do want to. They get used, as I mentioned. Oh, it's warm today, isn't it? It's so close. I've opened the window, but I'm absolutely burning up already. I should have tied my hair back. So what do we think? Too bold? Oh, morning, Carol. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's a bit more subtle, which is probably why I went for that in the first place. Sometimes you should stick to your first instincts in the crafting. You know me though, I like to change things up. So yes, yesterday morning I ran a children's event, which went really well. It was full. I had 8 children, because I could get 10 around the table, but I don't want to be greedy, and I'd rather, and some of them work with just 8.
although I talked to my helper, and the girls were so brilliant yesterday who came to the class. We would have been fine with 10, but you know, we did Wicked, the film Wicked crafts, which was fabulous. Okay, so I'm actually going to use a different stamp. I'm going to use this one, and it's from the Thankful Garden, and I just love the With Love. I think it's Ace. It's not too big, and I need my grey pad. Come on, lie down. Beulah's Craig's nipped to the shop because we'd run out of milk, which, because I'd been naughty and took some round to my place for yesterday, and I didn't bring it back because we went straight off to this event yesterday. So I'm going to stamp this on here, just in the middle. But there we go. I like the font and I like how it looks. Oops. I like it so much that I just threw it on the floor. So yes, do look out for my pairs class. Bookings close on Saturday with the lovely papers, and I'm going to show you what I'm looking at doing from the next coffee and card. I'm quite late announcing it, but that's because my pre-order only just came yesterday, and I always like to check these things out before. Yeah, I do need to do some more, even though I've got most of the items. But yeah, so that's going to go there. Don't need that. So if I copy the previous one, I'm only missing a couple of flowers. So that's all right. Okay. So what we'll do is, I'll grab my, oh no. I need some card. I didn't give myself any card strips. I gave you some strips, but I didn't give myself any. Because that's me all over. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a lot better at looking after others than I am at looking after myself. Sorry for the headshot there. Oh, that's perfect. I don't actually need the purple, so I've got two on the go, that's right, because one of them's got purple at the beginning and one's got the red. So I don't need to cut any more purple at this stage. So I've actually got, because I couldn't find my roll of washi, and I ended up opening another one, but it was actually quite handy because like now I don't need the purples, just the strawberry slushies. I'm not making a very good job of this, but I'm not so good at doing this when I've got people watching. So now I've got purple at the end of this one as well, but that's okay. That's okay. They're not the dies. Oh my word, I'm absolutely burning up here. I think we'll have to make this a quick one, but want to show you all my stuff. It's gonna be even warmer tomorrow. I think it said 30 degrees when I looked on my phone. Yikes. I won't be just put this down because I won't be taking the doggy anywhere tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to take her anywhere today. No doggy died from missing a walk. How many have I got on this morning? I've just got 10 of you on. Okay, I think we're all ready to cut. That can go back. I only really need 2 items from here, which are this one, my fave, and another one that's my second fave, which are the little rosebuds. Now sometimes it's easier, let's do that there, to do this when it's completely flat, because then your card doesn't pop open. I think I'm just going to do these the same, you know. I know sometimes I like to do one a bit different, and I just think with the with love greeting is it can cover all sorts of occasions, and I know who am I going to send this to. I'm actually going to send this to a lovely friend who's been struggling a bit, and I think that's a nice greeting. So on Friday I had to make the sad journey over to Doncaster to go to the funeral of a dear friend and former team member, gorgeous Kate Martin, who was in my Stampin' Up team for 14 years. I've been a demo for 17 years, and she was one of my original Demonstrator team members, and she originally, well, when I first met her, she was in Barnsley, and she was just the most fun lady. But even though she had a son similar age to myself, just a little bit older, she used to call me Mummy because I was her Stampin' Up mum, and she always called me Mummy. Unfortunately, she passed away at the end of July, and it was her funeral on Friday and I just had to be there. We went all over. I shared room with her when we went to convention in Germany. She couldn't believe that I said I'd share with her because I was a lot younger than her. Yeah, she was just fabulous. Always so happy and cheerful. And all the team were... She'd not been a demonstrator for about a year and a half. But yeah, she was brilliant. And the funny story is, when I first met her, she only wanted to buy the piercing mat from me. But I said, oh, I'll come. That were in the days of, didn't have many customers, and I was doing it sort of full time. My boys were young, and I said, oh, I'll come out. So I drove over to Barnsley, and I showed her the catalogue. And by the time I came home, I'd got a new team member. she'd signed up. And we always joke that was the most expensive piercing mat. We always used to joke about that. Oh, hi, Alison. So, yeah, that was a sad moment on Friday, and I'm still finding it upsetting. Thank you for your orders. Those of you who ordered last week and got lots of the bargains, have your orders arrived now? Or they should probably be, I would imagine, arriving now, or have arrived. I do like these little flowers, these individual ones. They're very, very handy, but I would always put the glue on the project and take the flower to the project like that. I think it should be with you soon. But possibly there were a lot of orders as well on the first day or so. I think I've made this almost identical. It's not often I do that. Those of you who watch me week in, week out. I've not got Betty on, have we, this morning? Oh, Sandra, I saw your message last night. Sorry, I was so shattered after being out most of the day yesterday. I was out from 9:15 till 6:15, so I was shattered. And I do get tired with now only having one kidney, and sometimes I forget that I need to just pace myself. But thank you for your kind offer of sending me those things. That would be most appreciated. I'm sure I could make more use of them in my kids' classes. So yes, we did Wicked crafts yesterday, from themed on the film Wicked. So we did painting like a plaster of Paris Wicked logo, and then we did bracelets, which was quite interesting, let's just say. We had beads rolling all over at one point, and one of the times it was my fault. This poor girl, she was so lovely. She was one of the older ones. She was 9, I think, and she just finished her Glinda bracelet and gave it to me to tie the elastic. And I said in my head, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. And guess what I did? Yeah, I dropped it. All the beads went everywhere. So we all had helped her. But then this other little girl, who was about 7, was super duper on the beading. She was just so fast. And she went round helping everybody who was a bit slower. And she was really cute. Look what I've just found in my folder. I could have used that. I've already got it stuck on. Never mind. We'll use that for next week, perhaps. So I've already made that card. Now, how quick was that? It's only 5 to 11. But I think I've done it speedy so I can show you these things. But yes, we had fun at the Wicked. There may have been some singing. They were all going on about something called K-pop. I don't know what K-pop is. If you've got granddaughters, you might know what K-pop is. And they all started singing these songs from K-pop. So then I think, right. And every one of the girls around the table knew the songs. So I thought, this is like, yeah. So I think they told me I needed to do a K-pop craft session. So I don't know quite what I do for that. But I like a challenge, as you know, so I will look into that. But I'm really enjoying working with the children. I do love it. And I did my craft afternoon tea on Saturday. 9 ladies did the birthday fancy kit, which was fantastic, and then went for afternoon tea over the road, which was brilliant. Really, really brilliant. I had some great feedback for that. So I'm trying to best mix my Stampin' Up with other things as well. So it's K-pop. So K-pop. I think it's on Netflix, but anyway, I am going to research it. So I think this is almost identical. I've even put the gems in the same place. So yeah, I've got a couple of those, and I am going to send one to someone who's struggling a little bit. So I need to sort that out. Right, next week's card is Fabulous One, and I cased this one. And I just want to let you know that the stamps that I've used for this one are in the sale. And, well, they're on the last chance. It's not really a sale. Well, it sort of is. They come with a bundle. You can get the dies, which are fab value. So it's cheaper to buy the dies and the stamps separate. So the stamp set used to be £19 and it's now only £9.50, and it's called Spring Corners. And this one says on this one, wishing you an amazing day. And we're using one of the party banners. I did case this one, and we've got a little bit of twine in there. But the dies, I don't have the dies, should be £30, and the dies are £15. So it's quite a good. You could get both for £24.50. It used to be about £44, I think. So yeah, we're using that next week. Wishing you an amazing day. I love it because I think it's a little bit. We don't. Oh, people say, oh, you know, the stamp. I've got one similar to that, Stampin' Up. I've got one a bit like that already. But I love a nice corner one like that. So that's next week's. So do check out the sale. Oh, thank you for your comments on my card. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delve into my pre-order box. Just bear with me because it's sort of at the side of me and to the back. So I don't want to talk when I'm reaching down because you might not hear me. So I'm just getting things out and putting them in some sort of order. I will warn you, I've not ordered a lot for now. So this is the catalogue cover. I'm only allowed to show you the cover. I know it's covered up with a label. Should be a single one on its own. Yeah, because we get a free one. So that's all I can show you. I know it doesn't give much away. I'm not even allowed to show you the back. So there we go. Okie dokie. So I've not gone mad. I couldn't afford to. But here we go. So this is something I'm really excited about. And it's, please do let me know your feedback in the comments, because if you stay silent, it worries me. So do let me know your thoughts. So this is a single stamp that just says a big Merry Christmas. It's a nice font. It's a Merry Christmas. It's just quite a nice size, but won't overpower. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on. You're probably best looking at it on there. Yeah, so if you imagine it on a card base, here we go. So we could get a lot of cards made with that. Now I'm thinking of doing a stamper stack with this. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing an online stamper stack and an in-person stamper stack. I haven't done a stamper stack for quite some time, certainly not an in-person one. I've done online ones before. This would be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to one side because it's a bit of a standalone product, is that, because it doesn't really match in with anything. Well, it does, but then I'm probably going to team it with these papers here, which I think are really fun. Now, I saw these briefly on the incentive trip. These are Christmas tags and more 6x6 papers. So you get 6 sheets. Oh, 6. I get now 8 sheets of those. Now you can use these to stick on little tags, okay? But if you don't want to use 8 sheets of those, because that is an awful lot of tags, all right? I don't give presents to that many people. Then you've got a gorgeous gingham on the back, okay? And the colours are cherry cobbler, crumb cake, garden green, real red, and a bit of soft sea foam. Really nice, traditional but modern colours, okay? Oh, you're saying love that. So is that for the stamp? But I love these. So I'm thinking of teaming this up with these for my stamper stack, so bear with. So then you've got these pattern, and this is the first time I've seen these in the flesh. So we can team this maybe with that on a card, yeah. And then we've got these little strips, okay, so you can cut them down for card bases. But then on the other side we've got this. Yeah, some people say that about Happy. So these are gorgeous on the other side, little mistletoe. And then we have this set of baubles, which again you could just use on the front. You could stamp the greeting and cut it out, or on the back we've got that little, it's hard to see, it's in soft seafoam diamond pattern. You've also got, you know me, I love a polka dot, crumb cake polka dot border there. That they would look good to do your cards. Then we have a nice check or plaid, and on the back we've got a bit of a sort of snowflakey pattern. But the best thing, what I'm so excited about to decorate your cards and your tags, is these. We've never done, not that I can recall, and I've been a demo for 17 years, 6x6 die cuts. We've done 12x12. So we've got these. So imagine we've got little bows. We've got these for your tags. We've got candy canes, poinsettias, baubles, holly. That's not holly, but berries, mistletoe, prezi, socks. So 2 sheets of those ones. They're not sticky, they're just die cuts. And then 2 sheets of this design. So I love those. I will be offering that as a stamper stack. Now, if people don't want to do, I'm just thinking of different ideas. So this goes with, these papers go with this ephemera. Now, we're using this more and more for the people who might not want to do stamping, okay, who might want to do some easy crafts. And I'm thinking of doing this for one of my afternoon teas, because at my afternoon teas, I sometimes get people who are not seasoned crafters coming, so this might be handy. Now, I could split these down, because there seems to be a lot in here. So let me just break this up. Are these stickers? Oh, no. Hang on a minute. No, they're really thick die cuts. Oh no, they are sticky. Yes, the stickers. How fab. I thought they were thick. Okay, so we've got, these are really nice in the gold foil. So we've got 2 sheets of these. So there's loads on here. 2 sheets of those. So you've got a lot on there. Yeah. Then we've got 2 sheets of this. We've got some Happy Christmases on here as well. Some season greetings. Got 4 Happy Christmases on each of these ones. 'Tis the season, merry and bright joy. Okay, we've got those. And then here, again, we've got some Happy Christmas, season's greetings, Happy Christmas, merry, merry, merry Christmas, merry, merry, happy. So we've got a real mixture, okay? Yes, yes. Guess what, guys? There are no happy holidays. There are none on any of them. Fab. So that would go lovely with that as a stamper stack. Imagine all the cards would get done with that. And then I was also going to offer this as an extra option. These are some dies. Now these go with a bundle, but I didn't get the stamp set because I wasn't really a fan. And it's hard to see, but we've got, and they're called words. Now there is holidays in here, but we've got happy, and then we've got Christmas, we've got merry, and then we've got Christmas. There's an autumn one, there's a wishes, there's greetings, so you can do Christmas wishes, there's a new year. So they're quite good to have for different things. And there's a little banner. So I got those and I thought I could do those as an add-on. So they're a bit of a standalone die. So that's an idea for a stamp stack. And then I got this bundle because I liked the labels, and I also like that there's no holidays in here either. So we've got 'Tis the Season, we've got Sending Love and Joy, Season's Greetings, To You, Cheer, Sending, Wishes, Happy, Merry, Just for You, Merry Christmas. You can do Happy Christmas, To and From. And then we've got, obviously every year we do something like this. It's just that fonts modernise and things like that. But I got this because I just thought it's a great one for me to have as a demo. And some nice size labels. And I don't know if you can see, but the labels have all got different stitching on. So they're good for me to do when I do a coffee and card and I cut you a label out and things like that. And if I have anyone new who comes to me and said, have you got a Christmas greeting set, then I'd probably recommend something like this. What's that? That's that. And then I've only ordered 3 packs of paper. I didn't go mad on the papers. These are called Elegant Pine Snowflakes. And I just got these just to see what they were like, really. I thought about doing a coffee and card with these because I said I'd do a more traditional one. So sort of snowflakes, but the pine leaves, pine needles. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's a bit different. Oh. So I've not got the bundle for this. I just wanted to get the papers. I might do a paper share as well. And then finally, I hope you like this one, because this is what I want to use for coffee and card. And when I saw it, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I said I'd do a cutesy one. So I am going to do this one. There will be an option just for the papers, and then there'll be an option for everything. But this is one with animals on. And the papers are called North Pole Delivery. And they're a speciality paper. They're a 12 by 12. So you've got this paper here with all the little creatures driving the truck. And then we've got that design on the back. For any dog and cat fans. They're actually like a petal pink background here. So we've got those little cutesy designs. Then we've got a design that's all envelopes and parcels. Oh, what's on the back of the doggies? Oh, it's like all envelopes. And then we've got like a check on the back. I love these. They're so up my street, these. Oh, hang on. You know, I said I wanted something with houses on. So we've got these papers with the little shops, post boxes. The colours are my colours as well. Real red, pool party. We've got bears and foxes and birds and little mice and a badger delivering gifts. They feel really nice quality, these. And then finally, we've got a lovely 2 sheets. They're different as well. 2 sheets of die cuts. Okay, so we've got, it's the same creatures on the papers. We've got the dogs. Is that a St Bernard, I think? Little dachshund. Bear, fox, little prezzies, envelopes, die cuts. And then here, this is my favourite piece. We've got like the little shops that are die cuts, the little vans, the little post boxes, so we can make a nice little scene, envelopes. So I love these. So this is going to be the next coffee and card. It will start in September, but I'm going to have, it's too early to do it 6 weeks from when the recent one just started. I'm going to have a week's buffer in between where I do just a random card. So there is a stamp set that goes with it, and it is shown at 85%. So it's smaller, called Jolly Delivery. And it's got a bear on delivering prezzies. It's got the badger, it's got a little dog, it's got a cat, post box, and some greetings. So that's cute. So you won't have to have the stamp set if you don't want. But then there's a set of dies, of course. I actually got all the sweets this time, because I had some, you know, those stamping rewards that you have in your pot. Well, I had some built up, so I got the whole suite, which meant I got the papers, the bundle, the embellishments, and some ribbon. So the dies are this. This makes like a little gift envelope. Okay. Then we've got some dies that cut out the papers. I've not quite worked out the dies yet, so bear with me on that. But there are matching dies. They are matching dots. Okay, is there any red ones on here? Are they hidden, or is there no red ones? Yes, so they're cute. They're nice. They're nice. And then finally, there's some white ribbon. What's it called? Just white. It's a little bit fluffy trim. It's a fluffy trim. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use for the next one. The Jolly Delivery or the Special Delivery, whatever it's called. So, but I just need, now I've got a paper copy of the catalogue. It's always nice to, Sandra likes that one. I love it because, you know, I like something a bit different, a bit cutesy. But I'll do that one in September. But I promise that I will do a traditional one afterwards. And I will be doing a stamp stack. So, yeah, I might look at doing one with these labels and a set of nice papers. So we'll see. So that's me done for today because I'm absolutely drenched. My hair is wet at the back on my neck, so I need to tie my hair up. So I hope you have a lovely week. I hope you have enjoyed the card that I did today, but also you've enjoyed seeing a sneak peek of things from the catalogue. Let me just give you the date. It's live from the 3rd of September. Okay, so yeah, it's live from the 3rd of September. Yeah, I'm going to have a cup of tea and look through it now. And I will see you next week. Have a great week. I will be, as soon as I've took photos of the products, which I'm planning on doing today, it's on my list, I'm going to get it on my website for booking. But I can't order till the 3rd of September. So, yeah, it won't be starting until about a couple of weeks after that, I would think. Right, I will see you soon. Have a great week, everybody. I'm happy to be Dukey, Alison. And I will see you very soon.